me see. Um, Okay, y'all, I put my do not disturb on my notifications. Good morning, Hype Stars, Unique Infusionists. I am Queen Unique Brand Supporters. It is I, y'all. Your hostess with the mostest and sometimes a little bit extra. I am Queen Unique, y'all. Come on in the building, y'all. Y'all see what the title is? Make some holiday glasses with me. And we outside, y'all. Okay, y'all. So while I'm trying to get this all set up, I put my messages on. Y'all, we on a different little setup outside today because Mr. Wasaden said he do not want that sticky stuff and he do not want the glitter all over his floor. So I did promise the Hype Stars at some point this week we were going to try to get back to a regularly scheduled, normal like programming over here. So y'all, I wanted to make some holiday glasses. Mr. Wasaden did not want that mess all over his floors this time of the season. So y'all come join me because we're going to try to get these glasses poured the best way we can. So y'all, let me show y'all what I got. All my neighbors are out and about. Okay, y'all. So y'all know I love thrifting. I ran right over to the thrift store, found some glasses that I liked, y'all. They actually had some charms already on them. So we are going to use these today. I see people moving about my neighborhood. Good morning, anybody who pops in the building. I just asked that y'all hit the like button, y'all. We're gonna pour some epoxy resin on today. Oh, I should probably put that in my title to let the Hype Stars and the Unique Infusionists know that we pouring some resin today, y'all. But we're gonna get into these glasses. I'm gonna show y'all how they look outside of the plastic. Beautiful, y'all. Yeah, I'm not dressed in no perfect attire because y'all know this stuff when I work with it, it gets sticky. So this one, y'all, it looks like a cookbook charm. So that's good for the season. I did not want to have to add charms myself. So the fact that I found these at the thrift store, y'all, with charms already on them are perfect. Let's see. So there are 2 with charms and 2 without, which are perfect because I'm only going to use the 2 with charms, y'all. So this one looks just like the other one. We'll set that one to the side. We'll actually set both of these to the side. And then the other one. Hi, I see you in the building. Don't be afraid to come on and hop in the comments. Let me know you're here so I can show you and your platform some love. And this whole set, y'all, was literally right at the Goodwill for y'all can see it, $4.09. So y'all know I love thrifting. And this one, y'all, it looks like it has a piece of cheese as the charm. So these are the 2 that we're gonna work with today. Quomitter, hey, thank you so much for joining us, y'all. We're gonna pour some resin today. So these are the glasses that we're gonna work with. One with a cookbook charm, y'all, and then one with a cheese. What the intent is today, y'all, is for me to make me and Mr. What's Happening some holiday glasses. We have our holiday party coming up on December the 24th, Christmas Eve night. It is our annual game night and pajama party. So y'all know I like to bring my own glass. I want to bring my own glass, y'all. So that's what we're gonna do today. And we're going to do that with a couple of things. Quomitter, thank you so much for being in the building. I appreciate you for hitting that like button as well. So y'all, we're going to work with a couple of molds. Y'all know those who have been day ones to the platform. Y'all know. It has been a little while since we got into our crafts. So I am going to attempt to break our molds out today. I can already tell that they have not been used in a little while. I did try to rinse them, y'all, but I'm seeing them get the little tint. So I would like for the bottom of my glass to be a heart today. And then Mr. What's Happening, he not with all that girly stuff. So his is going to be a rock because y'all know he my rock. Just like that man upstairs, Mr. What's Happening is my rock. So we're going to make his glass a rock bottom and we're going to make mine a heart. And we're going to do that with And we'll get into those in a second. But let me show y'all. Because y'all know Mr. What's Happening don't like to deal in no glitter, y'all. So we have some right for Dollar Tree. Y'all go over there to y'all local Dollar Tree right now. Dollar Tree is having some great specials, even at $1.25. And then, you know, they go up a little more in the other prices. But look, y'all, what we got in here. So this is the muted metallic pearl powder, because again, all the men don't like to deal in glitter, y'all. So we got some powder this time, metallic. I'm gonna try that. I also got the this is the vibrant pearl. So no glitter this time. We're going to try some powder, y'all. And then we also have the chameleon powder, y'all. And if you don't know anything about chameleon powder is like it changes colors almost. It's like a multitude of colors in one. So we have some chameleon powder, y'all. So we're going to try to make me and Mr. What's Happening some holiday glasses. And we're going to also make a set of matching coasters for our glass. So if you have the time, get on in here with me. Get on in here with me. We're going to do just that. And let's see. Oh, yeah. I got to be right back. I did forget something to mix our epoxy resin in. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, Hype Stars, I'm back. Thank y'all so much for waiting with me. I still see a couple of y'all in here. So y'all, with pouring epoxy resin, we need something to pour our resin into. Because I'm used to doing this, I'm not going to be using measuring cups. I'm actually going to be using, we had so many holiday knives left over from Thanksgiving. I'm going to be using a butter knife to stir it. So y'all, what we need to do is mix a resin mix. We do that with a part A side and a part B side, y'all. And it's been a little while since I used these, again, right from Dollar Tree. So if you see them over there, y'all go run up your local Dollar Tree, get your part A and your part B side, y'all, and you pour them equivalent. So let's tear into these. Good morning to anybody in the building. Thank y'all so much for hitting the like button. Let's see. Mr. What's Happening said he did not want the sticky stuff in his house with all that glitter, y'all. So I am going to pour it right outside. And it's good, too, for the ventilation. So I got the A side open, y'all. That's our part A side. I'm going to open up our part B side. This is our part B side. So part A and part B. And then I'm going to take this glass left over from Halloween. Hey, good morning, Doris. So Doris, today we are just making holiday glasses for me and my husband. We have a annual game night and pajama party every Christmas Eve. I like to bring my own glass to the table. I like to have something different at the holiday seasons and just when I go places. And it's been a while since we've done an arts and craft on the platform. So today we are going to jump back into our arts and crafts. We're going to be pouring some resin. We're going to start with taking the part A side of that resin and pouring it right into, and it looks like it's kind of thick, y'all. It's so cold. We're going to get that poured right into the cup. Y'all can see that going in there. And I hope it works, y'all, because I feel like it's been sitting for so long. Saturated dotting. I just joined. What are you making? So today, y'all, we are going to be making holiday glasses for my husband and I. And we're going to use epoxy resin to make our own custom bottoms to our glasses. So right now, I am getting out the part A side. And it does look like it's been a while, y'all, since we touch it. It's a little thick. So I'm going to see how it works out. I may add a second batch to the A side. Let me see what our B side looks like. So I got a little bit of that A in there, y'all. This is the part B side. So the part B side is going to be your hardener. This is what is going to make your epoxy harden. So yeah, the B side is coming out better. Let me see. I'm going to grab another A just because I don't feel like that was enough to do what I needed to do. Okay, so we got all of the B side going in. Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. And I'm kind of doing that off to the side. But we're going to do another A, y'all, just to see. That one looks like it could have been a little thick. I don't want it to mess up the actual resin pour. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's go right in with that A side, y'all. There we go. Some more steady pour. It's a more steady pour. We're going to get that right in there. And I like to try to get all of it out, y'all. Y'all see me keep looking to the side. It's because we usually have these birds in our bushes, y'all. Sometimes they throw me off when I'm not ready for them. See, there they are. Okay, so we got that in there. We have our A side in. And then we are going to stir this, y'all, for a couple of minutes. When we're stirring, you want to make sure that you kind of get it as clear as you can. You don't want to have any bubbles in it. Because I'm keeping it outside to cool, we have our fireplace going, y'all. We got our heat on just a little bit. So I don't want the temperature in the house to mess up the actual curing, which is the hardening of the resin. So we're going to do it outside today. And hopefully it will go ahead and cure. Because after I do the bottoms, y'all, then I'm going to want to go back and glitter or do something on my side of it. So those of you who are just joining, I said earlier that we're going to do a rock bottom for Mr. What's Happening. And I am going to be doing a heart bottom for myself. And then each of the glasses will have their own matching coaster, y'all. So that is the concept for today. I'm going to stir that one up. And we won't be using glitter this time, y'all. Let's see. I think I want to do a black for Mr. What's Happening. We have a powder, y'all. Black might be pretty dope. So I'm going to go in with my black powder. If I can get this open. And even though I want it to be a holiday glass, I do want it to be something, at least for my husband, y'all, that he can use all the time or when he, just wants to chill. So I don't want to make his like too holiday-ish or what he would say too queeny or too girly. Let's see. It looks like they have it double sealed. So let me get this seal off of this side, y'all. I see the bubbles settling in there. Shout out to everybody coming in the building. I see y'all kind of peeking and poking. Don't be scared to hop in the comments. Let me show you and your platform some love, y'all. I'm just still stirring this resin because I want to add the black powder to it. And I'm enjoying a little bit of outside time, y'all, because it's warm on the inside. I want this to cure perfectly because sometimes it takes, like, depending on how much of a pour you're doing, sometimes this can take anywhere from 2 to 24 hours to cure. These are not going to be that big, so I'm hoping to, by doing it outside, go ahead and get them cooled, chilled, they'll heat up, and they'll cure themselves and go ahead and harden, y'all, so I can finish them up by at least tomorrow night. And they have this sealed really good, y'all. Give me 1 second. Nice. So if you are still joining me, let me know where you're watching from. Do you have any plans for the holiday? Do you celebrate the holiday? Because some of us don't. It's just really all about getting together with family and friends and making new memories. Some of us don't celebrate. But let me know where you're watching from. If you have plans to celebrate this holiday, if you're traveling for the holiday, let me know. I hope I say your name right. Amazon Africa, and you're from New York City. I'm currently in Georgia, y'all, but I am originally from New York City, Amazon. That's dope. Do you plan on doing any traveling? Are you celebrating the holiday? Okay, y'all, so we have the black open. So we're going to take our resin. And y'all, it's not as clear as I would like it to be, but again, it's cool. You know, we're so used to doing this. Let's see what happens. So we're going to take our black powder. I'm trying to show y'all that without it spilling. And it's no glitter today, y'all. So let's see. I'm actually going to use all of that black powder. And then we're just going to continue to stir it. And when you see it instantly starts to turn black. So let's get that stirred all up good. Doris says, I'm from Texas, just going to spend Christmas with my son and family. Absolutely. Happy holidays to y'all. Same here, y'all. If you're new to the platform, you wouldn't have known, but we've been traveling the last 2 weeks. Thanksgiving we spent with some family here in Georgia as well. So we're not doing any traveling this year either. We do an annual pajama party and game night every Christmas Eve. We invite the community out. We do family gift exchanges. And then at midnight, we open up a gift. So just making new memories with new families in our community this year. So that's awesome, just spending time with your son. Amazon said, no traveling, and I'm Muslim, so I don't celebrate Christmas, but I wish you and your family and friends have a great time. Thank you so much, Amazon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all, so that looks pretty thick, y'all. Look. So what we want to do to get this started, let's start with Mr. What's Happening's glass. We're going to do the rock bottom for him, y'all. So the rock bottom, his mold looks like this. It's kind of like the shape of just a rock. We want to take our glass and what we want to do is to make this bottom like extend, make it bigger, give it, some attraction, give it some pop. So we want to take the glass, we want to sit it in the mold. So then our bottom ultimately becomes this wide in the shape of a rock, and we want to make it black, y'all. So we're going to start with this one first. So I'm going to try to do that in front of y'all. I wish I could see me pour it. Let's see if I can do this in a way where y'all can see me actually pour it, because this is resin pour. Let's see. I'm trying to get y'all in a way where y'all can see me pour. Internet. Turn off the Wi-Fi. I apologize about that, y'all. We were trying to turn it around so y'all can see me do the actual pour, but it would not work out that way, y'all. So, okay, we're back, y'all. I have to sit y'all in here. Let me see the best way to do this. I'm not used to being outside with this type of craft. Let's see how we can do this. Let's just do this. Okay, hype stars, I think y'all back in there. So, let's see, y'all. Let's see if we can do this without making a huge mess. I don't want to get epoxy resin over my phone. So as long as y'all can see me there, okay, y'all. So we have our mold at the bottom. We have our glass sitting in the mold. And Doris says, oh, wow, that is so nice. I would love to be in a community like yours. Thank you. Thank you. We really do have a great community here where we are, so I appreciate that. Okay, y'all. So we have our resin poured. It's thickening up just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get it poured into this mold, y'all. Let's see what happens. So we're going to pour that. I don't want to get the charm. I don't want the charm to get stuck in the mold. And we are going to pour just like that. Pour around. Oh, that's actually coming out really good, y'all. I'm going to try to be able to see me pour, so I'm going to try to do it this way So y'all can see that resin flowing in there. And I want to try to cover up the entire bottom, y'all. That's most important. I don't want it to look like that there's another glass stem under there. I want it to just look like our black rock. So I am pouring this all the way around, y'all. I'm going to just take my little knife here. And I have it flowing over my edge just a bit because I don't like rough edges, y'all. So what I like to do is try to get it on the outside of the mold just a little bit, you know, so it can actually look like a real rock, not just, you know, oh, somebody poured me in a mold and made me a rock. I like to give it like a realistic touch. So I'm going around those edges, putting any extra back onto the okay, y'all. And just like that, we have that bottom poured on Mr. What's Happening's glass, y'all. And now what I want to do, y'all, because I do want it to have a matching coaster, I'm going to take the rock bottom coaster, and I'm going to take what's left over of my resin there and pour it into this coaster as well, into the coaster mold. I'm going to scrape it down all the sides. And I guess my husband was very smart, y'all, because I am making a mess still outside. And that is my poor behavior for today. Let's see. Okay, y'all. So now we're going to pour the coaster that matches this glass. We're going to take that, and then y'all can see it come right, pouring right into there, y'all. I am very excited about this Arts and Craft Hype Stars, because it's been a minute since we've done one, and just to be able to start to touch my product again, it's like, okay, it's time to bounce back. And I know I always bring a message to this platform. It doesn't not matter how long you stay away. Just fall back in love with it. Y'all know this is still technically fall back season, y'all. So doesn't matter how far you've been away. If it's something that you love, if it's a passion of yours, get back into it. It's definitely worth it. It does feel good to just, you know, pull out my old product today and start to touch it. Try some of the ideas that I've been seeing on YouTube. So I appreciate everybody that has been just rocking it out with me, you know, waiting for me to get back to this point. And there will definitely be more to come, y'all. But I wanted to start with this holiday glass for my husband and I. So, yeah, we got some more coming out of there. And it's starting to thicken up a bit, which is okay with me. I wanted to go ahead and cure fast because I do have additional decorating I want to do to it before Christmas. Or before Christmas Eve, honestly. And I don't want to spend the majority of my holiday time making arts and crafts. I want to enjoy my family, y'all. So we're getting on in there, getting all this resin out. And the coaster came out just a little bit thinner than what I expected for it to be. So we're just going to mix another batch of the part A side and the part B side, y'all. And we're going to fill this coaster up to the brim. I don't want it to be like a thin, flimsy coaster. I want it to have nice depth, durability. I don't want it to be all thin and flimsy, y'all. I think those of you who are still popping in and out the building and just, you know, getting back into a regularly scheduled program with us over here at the Queen's Corner on the Humble Me Hype platform, y'all. We appreciate you. We actually do have a number of events coming up, though, y'all. We're going to be extremely busy. So today was probably the best day to do this craft. I'm going to reach in, y'all, and grab another part A and part B. So we're going to go in with another part A and part B side, y'all, because I want to make the coaster fairly thick. I don't want it to be thin. But it's a very busy week, y'all. I want to say Friday night, we have a Christmas party to attend where we're going to be not only receiving but supporting a number of kids in Metro Atlanta area on the Cobb County Marietta District side. We're going to be giving away Christmas gifts and feeding families on Friday night, and then on Saturday, y'all know that's the annual Toys for the North. Offset has he hosts our family community give back. So I will be volunteering for that this year. So I'm very excited. So Friday and Saturday are going to be pretty busy. So I'm glad I'm getting this craft on out the way now. Let's see, y'all. I'm going to try to move it around. I want y'all to see it. Let me try to see. So we're pouring our coaster, y'all. And I'm waiting for it to just start moving around. I'm going to thicken it up just a little bit. Make it a little bit thicker. I don't want it to be a flimsy coaster. My husband sets his glass down. I wanted to make sure it's on something durable. So I'm going to tap into this other A side. Thank you to everybody who's still joining us in the building, y'all. I know we had a little hookup when I wanted to move the phone around. But we're here. We are back. This is like our test run of getting back into our arts and crafts. So I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to, again, just like the first time, y'all go in with the part A side. Get that poured in there. Y'all can see that going in. And once these dry, y'all, I'll, come back and show y'all how they turned out, because using this epoxy resin is from Dollar Tree. So we'll see how it works, and then we'll give a real life review on that, y'all. But I'm going to get all of that part A side in there. And then we want to go in with a part B side. And y'all know part B is our hardener. So let's see that. Let me close this one up, because I may still feel like I want to use that later on. I keep my stuff, y'all, in such a way that even when it's done, I'll turn it upside down, let it fill up, because outside of this being bought at Dollar Tree, y'all, epoxy resin is expensive, y'all. So I said, God called me to a craft where he knew I had to be in the money, honey. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to go in with the part B hardener side for the A that we just poured. I left it in the black glass because that's the color that I want to go with for my husband's glass. Thank those of you who are still in the building with me. We have 2 in here watching. I just saw our like button go up to 6, so y'all know how we do. It's overflow over here on the Humble Me High platform. Okay, y'all, so now we got both of those sides poured. We're just going to keep mixing this one. We're going to get all of that was left over in there. And it's looking really good. I think I want to keep some of this black, because with that chameleon powder, I do want it to have a black base. So we're going to see, y'all. Okay, here we go, y'all. Look at that. Poured beautifully. Okay, and that thickened it right up to where I need it to be, Hype Stars. So as soon as I let that first flow come out, it went straight to where it needed to be. That is perfect. Okay. So we got that poured. So what I'm going to do next is just slide these over to the side. We have Mr. What's Happening's mold glass going to the side. And then, y'all, we can get right into the next one. So the next one is going to be our heart shape mold. Inside this mold, and we still have some of that left, I'm going to go ahead and make it my business to put a part A and part B in here. So we're going to add another part A and a part B. That way I will have enough for my glass and for my mold, y'all. Shout out to everybody still rocking it out with me. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Let's get our part A. And here we go, y'all. Let me get this over here so y'all can see it. Our part A side. It's going right in there. And then I haven't even decided what color I'm gonna do mine yet. His is black. Maybe I'll do this blue because y'all know if y'all not new to this platform, y'all know my favorite color is royal blue, and I did see a royal blue over there, y'all. But I want to use the royal blue in chameleon powder. So what the chameleon powder will do, y'all, is it'll keep the black base that you see in the cup, but then when you move it around, you'll see the hint of blue in it. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, yeah, and I'm just being picky right now because I want to get all of it out. Okay. See, doing it outside on the part A side too, I can say it changes the temperature of it so quick, which lets me know that it will dry fast. So I don't want to beat around the bush with it, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Get that little bit in there too. Y'all clearly see it changing like in this weather. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it in there. Let me do the part B side. Let's get our partner in there. Shout out to everybody who's still coming in the building. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining me on this craft today. I know it's been a minute, but we are happy to get back to crafting over here on the Humble Me Hype platform, y'all. And this is our partner going in. So this is the part B. This is our partner. And then we're going to stir for just a little bit because I want to make sure I want to get all of the black that was left over from Mr. What's Happening's glass over here to my glass. So let's put that over here. Turn that up. And then we're going to stir for just a bit, y'all. Stir, stir, stir. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm going to do 2 colors in mine, y'all. I guess it'll be technically 3 because we're going to use some of Mr. What's Happening's black. But I want to use this chameleon powder, y'all. So this is going to be my base blue. Let's get that opened. And this one, just like the other one, has an extra security seal on it, y'all. So let me just take a second to get this security seal off. Dollar Tree say, y'all ain't finna be stealing our powder. It's so clear you can't even see it until you try to start turning it. So let me just peel that off. Okay, we getting the security seal off, y'all. Boop, and there we are. So that one came right off. And then we're gonna open up this blue, y'all. See if we can get y'all to see how pretty that is. How pretty that blue is, y'all. And I do want it to be deep, so I'm gonna dump literally the whole thing. Y'all see, dump the whole thing right in there. All the way down. And then we are going to mix this one as well. So let's mix it. It's coming out so pretty, y'all. Oh, y'all, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that in there? Let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that pretty blue? It's coming out so pretty, y'all. And I got on my messy clothes, y'all, so I ain't worried about making a mess or none of that. I can make a mess outside. Y'all, look at that. That is so beautiful. I cannot wait to pour this. But I'm not done with it, y'all, because I want that chameleon look. So I want that shiny, changing, colorish blue. So on the inside of here, I see it says, one says blue, green, gold. The other one says gold, red, purple. Then there is a green, gold, red, and then a red, purple, blue. Y'all, how do I choose? How do I choose? So what colors do we want this glass to change? They all sound so nice, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we have this one is blue, green, gold. This one is gold, red, purple. We have a green, gold, red, and a red, purple, blue, y'all. So if you're still in the comments, hop down there and tell me what you think. What color should we go with, y'all? In the meantime, they're all so pretty. I'm going to do any, mini, miny, mo. So let's see. Let's put them in there. Let's put them in there. I'm going to have to do any, mini, miny, yo, y'all, because I can't choose on my own. So, any, mini, miny, mo, catch a rabbit by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Any, mini, miny, mo. So I stopped on the gold, red, purple, y'all. But y'all know from the childhood, that ain't how the game is. It ain't how it ends. My mama told me to pick this one right over here. And I landed on the red, purple, and blue. But I changed my mind to choose this one right over here. And we're on the red, purple, and blue again, y'all. So that is the one we are going to go with. Let's see. So where we have that pretty blue in there, y'all. So looks like this right now. We are going to add this chameleon powder to it, which will make it change colors. So let's see. This one probably gonna have a security seal on it, and it does. Give me just a second, Hype Stars. Let me take the security seal off. Shout out to everybody who is still joining me. I see that one person still in there with me. The like button is at 6. That means we still have overflow in the building. Shout out to the Hype Stars for real. Let's see. Yeah, this security seal right here a little bit tighter than the other one was. Yeah, I hear them little birds over there. They keep making noise. Let's see, y'all. I'm trying to get the security seal off. This one's a little bit tighter than the other one. I thought people was coming to my house, y'all. I had to look like, who is that? I didn't expect guests yet. Okay, y'all. Shout out to everybody coming in the building. I see y'all coming in. So, y'all, we have our blue resin poured right now. We use the black base, so we would have a strong foundation for our coloring. And then for our chameleon powder, we want to make it change colors. We want to make it look a different way when you move the glass. We are going to be using the red, purple, blue chameleon powder. Let's see. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all see me pour this in there. Go here with it, and we're gonna dump all of it, y'all. Okay. We got that all in there. And here we go, y'all. We're just gonna, y'all, yeah, it's so pretty, y'all. It literally, as soon as it hit the blue, y'all, it started, you can see the purple. You can see all of those colors come out of it, y'all. It's so beautiful. Let me see if I can get y'all to see. Let's see. And I'm not sure if y'all can actually see the color change in it, y'all. It came out so beautiful, y'all. The chameleon powder did its thing. No, my neighbor is not home. Okay, y'all, look at that. You can see the color change in it. So we're going to go ahead and get started pouring the bottom of my glass, y'all. And when, I told y'all we're going to make my glass into a heart-shaped bottom. So what we're going to do is take our glass. We're going to sit it inside of the heart-shaped mold. And then we are going to pour our newly mixed chameleon resin right into that mold. Look how beautiful that is. Let's see, Hype Stars, if we can get y'all over here to where we can show y'all this pour on this side. Let's see, Hype Stars. I want y'all to see this blue come out. Look at that, Hype Stars. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're just going to make sure that we're setting that glass evenly. I want to make sure that the bottom is completely covered on the stem, because what the concept is, again, Hype Stars, is to make sure that it does not look like that there's another stem on the bottom of the glass. We want to make it look like our own. So we're just going to move that resin around, and it's coming out very thick on this one, which is perfect. And we have our charm there, and we're going to let that one sit. And then, of course, no custom glass is good without its own custom coaster, y'all. So we're going to do the rock bottom custom coaster as well. And because mine is so big on the heart on the bottom, I may even leave it like that, and then I will be using this for something else. But you got to stay tuned for the next craft to find out what's next with it. Let's see, can the Hype Stars see that pour? Let's make sure you guys can see that going into there. It's so pretty, y'all. It's so pretty, y'all. It's very pretty. Shout out to everybody still in the building. I see y'all poking in and out. Thank y'all so much for being here with me today while I got back into my crafting. We have poured now 2 glasses, 2 coasters, y'all. We are making holiday glasses for our Christmas Eve holiday party, where we will be accepting families and doing a pajama night and game night, y'all. Pajama party and game night. I want to get all of it, y'all. Oh, I'm looking at this, y'all. Ooh, 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 it's so pretty. And I'm just putting some swirls in it, y'all, making it like design on its own. It's a very pretty color. I can't wait for it to dry. We will come back and do a demolding and get them all out the molds and see how they turned out, y'all. So y'all will see this part of the process as well. I'm just making sure everything is even because we're outside, y'all. The temperature is just cool enough where it can go ahead and start drying, which I do appreciate because I need this to be done before Christmas Eve with the other alterations I want to do to it. I'm super excited about it. And we could tell Mr. What's Happening that we did not make a mess, y'all. We came out. Now, I ain't gonna say we ain't make no mess, but we ain't make a mess in his house. We ain't make a mess in his house, y'all. Ain't no glitter nowhere on no floors. It might be some on this grass with the resin, but at least it's outside. Yeah, I'm trying to get every bit of it. Shout out to everybody still coming in the building. I see y'all poking in and out. Thank y'all so much for being craft of the ending of the season. But we'll be back, y'all. I just needed to touch it. I just needed to get back. And it felt good. So shout out to everybody who's in the building with me this morning for this pour. I'm going to move this one out the way because I want y'all to coming out. It's so beautiful, y'all. I'm trying to get every bit of it out. How beautiful that color is. It's so beautiful, y'all. I feel like I can get some more out of here, y'all. Oh, y'all, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to show y'all. I'm just being greedy now. I'm just trying to get the last of it. Okay, hype stars. So we had a couple of people in the building with us for this live. We here at the Humble Me Hype platform and the Queen's Corner appreciate you. Shout out to Doris, who was in the building with us today. Shout out to Amazon Africa. Shout out to Saturated Dawden and Quo Mitter. Thank y'all so much for being in the building. Let me get y'all an up close sneak peek of these. Y'all look how beautiful those colors are. So I cannot wait for them to just go ahead and dry and cure. I'm going to be messing with this one a little bit more after we end the live. We have Mr. What's Happening overflowing over here. He is in the black. And there's his. Y'all can see his is making a mess where I did the overflow. So shout out to everybody who joined. Thank y'all for being in the building. This has been our first craft of the ending of the season, y'all. But stay tuned. There is definitely more to come. Shout out to our Unique Infusions platform. We have a new admin for that platform, y'all. It's been for a couple of months now, actually. So we have a new admin for that platform. So where y'all don't see me over there operating sometimes, it is now a new admin. Shout out to that admin who has been asked to just, be left anonymous. They are there to support all of our back end work, all of our messages, just keep the engagement up on the platform. So I appreciate Unique Infusions for that platform, being able to get out some content and share some things when I am unable to. Y'all, thank you so much for being in this live. This live was very important to me to bounce back, to fall back in love with what, I love to do, my passion, my arts, my crafts. So thank you to those of you who joined me. With that being said, y'all, I have been your hostess with the mostest and sometimes a little bit extra, y'all. Today we poured it up for the Queen's Corner. There is more to come, y'all. Stay tuned. Go on outside, build it, create it on purpose, with purpose, in that order.